Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be checking out the brand new green version of Arthur. So this new character has a very interesting passive ability. You can see we've got these grey passive buffs on all of our characters, and these buffs apply everywhere in the game aside from death matches and demon raids, and also PvP as well. So for PvP, this guy sucks, but I think he's going to have his uses in various content, because this passive is really strong. It increases all of the damage that your characters deal by 35%, but also reduces damage taken by 35% as well. So it's a really solid booster to damage and also really solid mitigation. I don't know 100% if this works in Tower of Trials. I would imagine so, but again, he might be really good for that content moving forward, especially considering that you could chuck Estarossa on the team, get massive mitigation, the counters are going to hit even harder, and yeah, slots in very well with like a mono green team and Halloween Gotha. So yeah, that could be a bit of an interesting strategy. But also, he has a very cool AoE card. So what we're going to do here is we're going to merge the AoE card, we're going to upgrade Arthur, and then we're going to fire this one off. The animation for it, man, I love it. It's just so incredibly stylish. So yeah, let's have a little bit of a look. And then let's have a look at the the damage as well, man. It actually hits pretty damn hard. So yeah, the damage on this dude certainly isn't too bad. I've got my attack and crit damage set on him from what is it, Escanor. So he has got a fairly beefy set. But honestly, the first time like I saw his damage, man, I was actually moderately impressed. I was like, he really doesn't feel like much of a noodle character. So I think as well, this character is going to potentially have some really good uses for progressing players in story. And one of the things that, again, makes this character so good is that even if you don't summon on the one Escanor banner, which I imagine most people will be doing, via this anniversary event, you can get a free level 80 version. Now, again, I got a bit too carried away. We got this guy on the banner earlier, and I just wanted to, like, fully max him out to test him in all sorts of content today. But if I waited until tomorrow, I could have done the mission required to get this guy as a free level 86 star character. So with this anniversary, they're giving away, so much stuff for free. As many of you saw last week, there's like a crazy free banner with like the Meliodas, Gotha, what is it, Green King, Blue Barn, and a few others as well. But this event, man, you get like a free green Escanor, a free fully maxed out red version of Merlin there, red fighter Deanne as well, and also a level 86 star Arthur. So when this event does come around, every single player is going to have this character. And yeah, I'm not really too sure, you know, from day one exactly how useful he's going to be across the board, but I think there are going to be various scenarios and bosses in the future where hopefully that passive is going to be really clutch. Now, I do want to do a little bit of testing with this Arthur against some of the story bosses. Again, I think for progressing players, he's going to be a really helpful character because it's so much damage boosted, but also so much damage mitigated as well via that passive ability. So yeah, I think it's a really interesting character to add. Again, if you've got like all the best characters in the game, I'm not too sure he's going to have like that many uses, but I'm also a little bit curious to find out. Right, so let's upgrade a single target, go in for that, hopefully we can get some nice crits. Got really good crit chance on this dude actually. And then let's go for the AoE card as well. It's actually got some fair single target damage. So yeah, we almost got Hendrickson down there turn 1, man. That was really close. And we didn't have any, what is it, special draw in that matchup as well. So yeah, he's not too bad, man. I mean, he's released alongside the one Escanor, and the one Escanor is just like 50 shades of broken. He's just so incredibly good. But this Arthur, I was kind of expecting him to just be like super meh, and I've played around with him like a little bit, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe he's like not too bad for when you can get that passive working. And the more I think about this dude and his passive, again, there's a lot of content outside of PvP and also death matches where he might be like really clutch. Alright, so next up, I thought we'd go for something a lot more challenging and go to the final Estarossa blue boss in Chapter 12 and see how he performs on this fight. So I think this is going to be a real test potentially of damage output. We've got Escanor on the bench this time. However, this is a pretty good start, I think. So if we go for upgrade and then upgrade, and I think let's initially go for, yeah, just the single target card. And see where that gets us. Come on, Arthur. Let's see some big numbers here, bro. Okay, we didn't crit that Estarossa, unfortunately. We did disable buff and debuff skills on that card. His AoE card is just like pure damage, but there is a bit of utility on a single target one. I think it's what is it? Silver disables buff and debuff skills for 1 turn, but gold it's 2 turns and also removes buffs as well, which can be very, very nice. So let's go for the Arthur card here. We also do have Estarossa's commandment in place. That's a little bit unfortunate. Let's go for Derry's card, and then I think we go for another Arthur card here. So yeah, Esther's commandment is actually greatly mitigating the damage output and our crit chance on Arthur. But I don't have a specific UR set for Arthur as well, so that's just something to keep in mind, is that we could have, if we had a UR set build for this dude, we could have a lot more damage output coming from him specifically. So I'm gonna hope here my Arthur doesn't get drained, because we also have the same ultimate as the blue and also red versions of Arthur. So it's the one that has like double crit chance. So yeah, if you crit, lots of damage, but again, mine's only 1/6, so we are going to be missing a lot of potential damage from it. However, we have been drained here, so that dream unfortunately has come to a very swift end there. Okay, let's go for, I think, drain on Derriere. I'm not too sure if it's because, like, Arthur's lowest health here, maybe? That Esther just loves going for him? Maybe. Dude, I love the animation on that card, though. It looks so damn cool. But I think he actually does maybe serve quite a good function for certain cleave teams and scenarios. I'm curious, maybe alongside, like, an Omega Rugal, would he really shine a little bit more? If you're doing, like, a little bit of Pierce farming. The annoying thing is I don't have a full UR set built out for Omega Rugal on the Japanese version. So yeah, that's a little bit of a pain. But the passive does increase damage output by 35%. So theoretically speaking, it should scale up Pierce. But I think we'll test it out quick. Alright, so we just loaded up Lilia, Omega Rugal. We got Alioni in the back. And with Arthur's passive, I think what I'm looking for here is I don't have a UR set for Omega. But I think if everything is scaling up Omega, the Pierce card should be about 90 to 100k damage. I think. I'm not too sure if that's too optimistic. But let's go, man. Let's see, like, you know, how much of a difference it's going to be making here. But yeah, I think this passive does have some real potential. Okay, it didn't really seem to scale up Pierce too much, man. Arthur kind of like high-key finessed Omega there, man. Yeah, he was doing work. I think maybe the crits like looked a bit more flashy. But again, I don't really like have max power for Omega Rugal on JP. But I'll tell you what, man, you know, 88k Pierce cards, they're not too bad. We can certainly deal with those. But, yeah, overall, I don't know, he's just got really interesting unique. I want to try him also on Final Boss Merlin. I know in this scenario, we actually don't benefit from Gotha's passive, but I've still got him in the team anyway for the upgrades. And hopefully, this should be really, really good. Because I haven't tried a Omega Rugal versus Final Boss Merlin yet, but I don't know, man, I'm optimistic. Hopefully, he's going to deliver quite a good performance, and hopefully, Arthur's just going to be shredding here, man. I think this should be a fun fight to test out both. Okay, that's pretty good. So I think what we do here is let's upgrade on Arthur. I'm going to save that single target card for the next turn. Go for Pierce here, and then we'll go for the AoE slash. Okay, Omega's Pierce card. Not bad. AoE slash. If we could finish up the side ones, that'd be good. Okay, that was still decent, man. I think any final boss you can bring this Arthur to, he could be definitely a good addition to progressing players' teams, you know, that may not have the perfect options. What was it? Final boss Deanne, I reckon he'd be really good for as well. Like, that passive would definitely help out there, and he's got, like, I think some really good cards potentially for it. So here, actually, I think we go for Omega's Pierce card, and then let's go for both the Arthur cards. We do have a reduction here, so we may not see the damage that we want to Don't know how substantial that attack-related stats reduction we have on Arthur is. But yeah, that's probably weighing us down a little bit here, I would imagine. Yeah, nothing crazy impressive with the attack reduction. Okay, I think next turn we want to go for a play that maximizes draw. Just so we're kind of ready to start clapping in the final turn. So let's move around the Mega card here. Go for this bad boy, and I think just chuck off the Pumpkin Bombs. We also have a Mega Zolt, so that's very valuable moving into the final phase. But it'd be nice if we had like a golden Arthur Cleave card in the final phase. That's good, dude. That is really, really good. Okay, hopefully I shouldn't get an attack-related stats reduction. I don't think, anyway. So, yeah, I think we chill in. So, I think, if we go for upgrade everything, and then I might as well chuck off this card because it's the same damage on silver. And then I think we just go for the Omega card as well. Actually, no, I think we go for a Gotha card here. Because then we can, like, golden cleave everything final phase. And then go through ulti just to finish up if needed. And then we go for Mega's ulti. Because I think the thing is, with a lot of final boss stuff, they got such high crit resistance. They're so hard to crit. I think this Arthur does definitely benefit a fair bit from the opportunities where he can land critical hits. So yeah, let's go for the God Cleave. And then Gothazol, and then this should finish off, I think. Come on, Arthur, let's see some damage, boy! Oh, not bad, man, not bad. You know, that gold card, it hit harder than Ghost's ulti there. So, you know, just pointing out that comparison. His damage, it does not feel bad. It does not feel underwhelming. So yeah, I think this guy's well. For Training Cave, you know that like really annoying knight that hits like a friggin' truck, man? I sometimes like struggle with that fight a little bit on my free-to-play account. He's going to be MVP beast for that, man, with the damage mitigation. So yeah, I'm excited to get this guy on my free-to-play on Global. I may have come up with a team that might be genius or absolutely terrible. So this is Tarmiel, we got Halloween Gotha and Arthur, and also Liz on the back for healing. So the idea with this is Tarmiel, if you can get a golden shield, is so ridiculously OP because there's a 65% damage mitigation for 3 turns. And then if you add in Arthur's passive on top, you know, I don't know how it scales up, but theoretically it would be 100%. But I don't know if it's going to work like that. If it does work like that, it's actually broken because it means you take no damage or anything. But I don't think it's going to work like that. Maybe like halves the... It's going to be more than half the damage reduction. So yeah, I really am not too sure here in all fairness. But let's go for this and also put this up and see what it does. I think we can be frozen here though, because without Estarossa, he is vulnerable to... CC. Okay, so I know that card previously hit Arthur for about 4,000? How much was that? Not too much. So yeah, there could be some really interesting damage mitigation going on between this passive and these characters, and especially with like Liz on the back. Again, I need to see how this works in like high tier Tower of Challenge stuff, but it might be something like fun to test out like next season. Again, it may be terrible, man. I really don't know until you're in those like high stress scenarios, like exactly how good it's going to be. But I think as well, damage wise, like this Arthur, he brings the sauce, boys. He's definitely got a little bit going on. He just tore through all of them. So yeah, I kind of like him, man. I kind of like him. Like, he seems like I thought that I was going to think that he was a little bit useless. But in all honesty, man, I've been a little bit surprised by him today, I must admit. But yeah, this hopefully should be enough to, what is it, one-shot the Dreyfus here. Because again, we got 35% more damage output. And also on Tarmiel's ult, we can get additional healing. So there's like 2 sources of healing there. ramping up damage via Gotha's passive as well. Again, that's just going to make Arthur go even more psycho mode. So yeah, it could be an interesting team for the future. But again, I'm just like throwing about ideas, throwing about potential concepts and stuff to think about when it does come to the future of this character. But yeah, I like that for the 1.5-year anniversary, which is probably going to be the year on Global, it looks like everybody's getting this character for free instantly as a level 86 star. So that's a really, really good time. But yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.